Hey, Shane Free Life family. I came in contact with a business owner who has a very lucrative business, right? And she didn't get here overnight. She has multiple franchises, different business ventures to fulfill her portfolio. And I asked her a question. I said, you know what? Where you are right now in life is really amazing. And people looking at the finished product. But tell me about the assembly line that you had to go through to get to where you are. She said, well, there's a lot of stories I could tell you, but there's one story that stands out. Teachable moment. She said, there was a time in my life, it was the lowest place. There was a lot of trauma and I didn't know how to deal with it. I was basically medicating it, drinking it away, even sexing it away. And I came to a place, you know what? I deserve more. There's got to be so much more. She said, God really did something remarkable in my life. He began to show me that mirror. I said, wow, that's amazing, because I always talk about mastering that mirror. It's a scary place to be, but it's a needful place to be. She said, yes, it is. She said, so what happened was that I began to look at the mirror and I said, you know what? I deserve more. And I challenged myself to become more. She said, I was staying at a place and I was a tenant. I had a slumlord, not a landlord. He never upgraded. He didn't send out the pest control to eliminate the roaches that have taken over the apartment complex that I was staying in. And she said, I just got tired of the noise that was above me. I was tired of the slumlord and taking my rent, but he had a problem in upgrading me according to policy. So I moved. She said, I made a decision to move. And so that began to just resonate with me. And I want to ask you a question as I ask myself a question. Are you going to move or are you going to stay? This successful business owner, she made an executive decision in her life, and she didn't at that time had one business. But what she did have is a moment in the mirror. She looked at herself and said, you know what? I don't deserve to be here, and I don't deserve this mistreatment. And I got a problem with living like this. So I demand more from myself. I'm going to move out of this place. You know, a lot of times in life, we don't move forward in life because we don't see any hope on the other side of where we are. Perhaps we're comfortable in being where we are. Perhaps we have become a friend to that trauma, to that past pain. And when you become a friend to something, you don't see it as an enemy. So we begin to talk a good talk. Well, you know what? I deserve more in life. I don't like being treated, in this relationship. I don't like how things are going down, concerning this partnership. I just don't like where I am right now in life. But what are we doing to move beyond where we are? Sometimes we talk a good game, but when we roll up our sleeves and when we're ready to get our hands dirty in the dirt of where we stand, to uproot ourselves from where we are planted, because where we're planted in that soil is no longer conducive to our growth. Now we have the responsibility and a self-accountability to uproot ourselves from that place to be planted in a different place. And sometimes that can be very scary and very challenging. But the question is, are you ready to move forward? Are we ready to move forward? Or we just want to talk a good game? Sometimes we run into people that are comfortable in being where they are because of the attention that they get, because of the rejection, because of the pain, because of the trauma, the betrayal, because of the abandonment issues. We make excuses, and excuses sounds best for the one that's making them. But again, that becomes a tool of attention getting. All eyes are on me. All sympathy now is focused on me because of my past pain. And now I can tell you about my trauma story. Oh, you have listening ear at this time? I'll make you my audience and I'll tell you about all the horrible things that I had to endure, the horrible past that still haunt the house of my mind. I'll get more people in my audience because I can get all eyes on me. It's a Tupac moment. All eyes on me. All ears are listening to my past pain. But we do nothing to move forward from where we are. Though we declare that it's bad, we don't like it, woe is me, but we don't see the value oftentimes in our own life to look around at the conditions. And is this why God allowed me to be born? Am I on this planet to endure trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma? Or do I require more of my life because I understand my value and I'm priceless in the eyes of the Most High God? So if I am, and I understand my value that's not at a discounted rate, you're not going to treat me any kind of way. I'm not going to have you around and you not participate in my purpose, because I understand my purpose is to move beyond from where I am to where I need to go. And even though I may not even know exactly my entire purpose, but one damn thing is for sure. My purpose is not to endure this. So as I sit back and I'm listening to this businesswoman drop all of these jewels on me, and I'm just soaking it up like a sponge, I'm like, wow. So she came to a conscious decision that where I am right now, I deserve more. And I'm not about to stay one more day, one more week, one more month or year under such conditions with this slumlord and all of this rah-rah that's around me. I deserve better. And since I deserve better, I'm going to hold myself to a higher standard and roll up my sleeves and go to work and moving beyond from where I am. No excuses allowed. Excuses sounds best to the one that's making it. I can't move forward because I'm black. I can't move forward because I'm a female, because I'm white, because I'm Hispanic. Well, because I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Well, because of my lack of educational level. Because I have a foreclosure, because I'm a divorcee, because I have a repo. All of these excuses. Because of, my criminal record, because of, I was an ex-junkie, I was in rehab, because I'm an ex-stripper, because I'm an ex-gangbanger. All of these excuses. Excuses sounds best to the one that's making them. In understanding your value, understanding your identity, understanding your purpose, to move beyond where we are, to get to where we need to go. That takes hard work. So it's a teachable moment. I want to share with you, real talk. And like I always say, and this was an awakening moment for me in meeting this amazing woman with an amazing story of sharing with me, not just looking at and giving her a clap about the finished product, but she had to go through a process before she became the finished product. She decided, I'm better than this. I was made for more than this. And I got to get on my own grind and recognize my worth and put in the work on me, because I'm not going out like this. As I always say, your life begins when you say so. Peace and blessings, Shame-Free Life fam. The link is in the description. If you need someone to walk you through your own journey of self-awareness, self-discovery, self-inner healing as it relates to overcoming some traumatic events in your own life, go to the shamefreelife.com, set up a discovery call. There's nothing wrong with having somebody walk with you down the road to renovation. Peace and blessings. Until next time.